Hello, everyone, and welcome to my show called Allowed to Talk. And the topic today that I'm going to talk about, and if you want to know anything else about it that I know about it, just put the comments down below. And I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe to keep up with my show Allowed to Talk. We'll be talking about a lot of different subjects and topics. And today's show is on puppies. We're going to talk about puppies. Now, puppies are cute. Puppies are adorable. They're beautiful even. And our new puppy is 4 months. She'll be 4 months old soon. She's about 4 months old. And it's been a lot of work teaching her how to do her business outside, teaching her how to walk on a leash and go out with a leash, and not to eat stones and wood and things in the backyard, bugs, and dirt. She even tries to eat dirt. And trying to get her to do things by giving her a treat when she does things right, like if I tell her to sit and give her a little treat for it, or give me her paw, I'll give her a little treat. Or when I take her food away while she's eating to make sure she won't growl or hurt someone if someone would walk up to her. I take her bone away while she's chewing on it to make sure she won't growl if a child would happen to take a bone or food away from her when she's eating. And also kennel training her to sleep in her kennel. I got a Kong. If you don't know what a Kong is, then you can look that up. Search it on one of your search engines on your computer or laptop or on your phone and see that a Kong is something you put some food in or some kind of a treat in that she can work on getting it out. So then when she's in her kennel start out with only 10 minutes at a time. And now she is 4 months old and she can stay in her kennel about 4 or 5 hours overnight. I'll go in about midnight, and about 4 o'clock she needs to get up and go outside and do her business. My husband does the morning, and I'll keep her till midnight out in our living room until she's ready to sleep in the kennel. And I take her in, and hopefully she'll be able to sleep 6 to 8 hours in the kennel. And if we go away and we have her in the kennel, she can stay 6 to 8 hours in the kennel then. But let me say this. You watch a lot of videos on YouTube and they show these puppies behaving. Well, that's after hours of training. It takes hours of training. Raising a puppy is difficult. It's not easy. And puppies are beautiful for a reason, and they're cute for a reason, because they aren't easy. And as far as training her to go outside, it didn't take that long. She only had less than a dozen accidents in the house, and one was because she wasn't feeling well, and she had the diarrhea, so that wasn't really her fault. But the P times she was just looking for a spot, and where another dog had gone, either mine or a dog visiting my house, that's where she chose to go, because she thought it was okay, because she smelled dog urine on the carpeting. But less than a dozen times did she have an accident. We had those puppy pads too that you could buy, and she made it to those a couple times of her accidents inside, because we had them right inside the door where we take her out to do her business in our backyard, which is fenced also. So it's nice if you have a fenced yard to have a puppy. And like I said, she'll be 4 months old, and she's learning a lot, and we got all her shots. She had her rabies shot, so now she'll be able to wear her rabies tag. And we're going to get her some other medicines that she'll need, and probably get her spayed when she's 6 months old. And we're going to take care of her like she's family. But puppies are a lot of work, teaching them to walk on a leash. And the worst thing right now is her teeth. She's going to be getting adult teeth around 6 months. So at 4 months, she is biting and chewing on so many things. I have about a dozen toys for her. Anything from an ace bandage that I crocheted into like a braid, and then a tea towel that I put a knot in, and I make it wet and put it in the freezer and give her that tea towel, and I tug with her on her tug toys. She has 2 or 3 tug toys. She has 2 or 3 chew toys. She has 2 bones that she chews on. And it's a lot of work when they're teething. And my arms are pretty much scratched up and bit up because she likes to come up and jump and bite. And I know it's because she's teething. And I have told her no. I'm teaching her that no means you don't do that. But what this Allowed to Talk show is about today is that if you want to get a puppy, it is a lot of work. Remember that. The first 6 months to 2 years is a lot of work with puppies. And ours is a German Shepherd with 1/8 Belgian Malinois. And they're working dogs, the Belgian Malinois. And she has a lot of that in her. So it's like really hot outside. So inside the house, because we have air conditioning, I've been throwing a Frisbee for her during the day, throwing her ball for her. She's been fetching a lot and chewing a lot on her bones. And this is the end of our show today is going to tell you puppies are a lot of work. Don't get one just because they're cute and think it's going to be easy, because they aren't easy. When they're full-blown dogs and trained, they are wonderful to have around. I loved having our adult dog for the 11 years she lived after she wasn't a puppy anymore. When she turned 2, she was a wonderful, perfect dog, and I miss her dearly. But my husband wanted to get a puppy, and we got it from a friend that was selling them, a friend from ours, a good friend, and it's their shepherd and their other dog that they bred together that had some Belgian Malinois in it. So we have a German Shepherd with 1/8 of Belgian Malinois, and they like to work, and they like to do things. Any puppy is a lot of work. So if you're going to get a puppy, just remember, puppies are a lot of work. So take care and have a wonderful day. I hope everything's going great for you. And if you decide to get a puppy, never forget, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of love, too. Enjoy and